Reclaiming sovereignty, not rejecting men, bridging the generational gap in the Black for B movement. A wave of transformation is sweeping through the consciousness of young Black Indigenous American women. This change, often called the Black for B movement, isn't about hating men, it's about healing women. It's a spiritual rebellion, a reclamation of sovereignty, and a blueprint for freedom. Yet, for many elder women who endured different battles under different pressures, the movement may feel foreign or even divisive. But this isn't a rejection, it's a continuation of the healing they began. Subscribe to this channel to explore how the For B movement is bridging the gap between generations and breaking generational curses. The tension lies in the misunderstood message of the For B movement and the spiritual war women are fighting. The roots of the movement, long before the Korean For B movement brought global attention to women rejecting patriarchy, Black Indigenous women were already carving their own path. Leaders like Kendall Stede Charles and Crystalline Kerzin laid the groundwork by addressing ancestral trauma, sovereignty, and toxic relationship cycles. The call for healing, the For B movement, is not about rejecting men, it's about rejecting generational trauma, emotional and physical abuse disguised as love, the erasure of Indigenous identity through forced solidarity, the cultural grooming of women to sacrifice themselves for movements that don't honor them. Why elders understand? Many elder women grew up in eras where survival required silence, endurance, and holding the family together at any cost. To hear the younger generation say, "I choose peace over patriarchy," may sound like betrayal, but it's not. The younger generation is breaking free from what broke their mothers and grandmothers. This is not rejection, it's reclamation. The turning point comes with the realization that this is not just a social movement, it's spiritual warfare. What these women are fighting, young women are awakening to the reality that patriarchy is not just structural, it's spiritual and psychological. They're fighting for the right to heal and rest, the right to say no, the right to define their worth, not by what they give to men or movements, but by their own divine, disagreed-fitting boundaries. These women are calling their boundaries protection, their solitude sacred, and their healing an act of warfare. They're not rejecting love, they're redefining it as reciprocal, soul-nourishing, and rooted in truth. This is not a war on men, it's a war for women's freedom. As the movement unfolds, it paves the way for reflection and unity, the role of elders to elder women. This movement is not against you, it's for you. These daughters and granddaughters are pulling on the threads of truth you were never allowed to fully explore. Their courage is your legacy. Their peace is your answered prayer. A collective healing. When women reclaim their sovereignty, it doesn't just heal them, it heals the bloodline. This movement isn't about abandoning roots, it's about purifying them so the matriarchal legacy can rise anew. The younger generation's refusal to carry generational pain is a gift of love to those who came before them. This is a sacred moment of transformation. The younger generation isn't rejecting their roots, they're purifying them. They're not running from men, they're running toward their divine design. And they're not shaming love, they're redefining it as something that uplifts, heals, and nourishes the soul. Let us walk into this new matriarchy together, not in conflict, but in sacred remembrance of the freedom we were always meant to have. Subscribe to this channel and like this post to join the conversation about breaking generational curses, reclaiming sovereignty, and healing together. This isn't just a movement, it's a prophecy fulfilled. Will you join us?